Welcome to Baritone Cult. On tonight's episode, we've got a really cool baritone for you guys. This is a Grez 30 and a quarter scale. And it is a Hollowbody with Lawler Goldfoil pickups in it. And we must have got this a year and a half ago. I contacted those guys out there in California, and I know they use like reclaimed redwood or something like that. And here's some of the cool things I like about this. It's 5.5 pounds. And when I contacted them, I'm like, hey, I'm into baritones. I see that you make the 28.5. I said, I'd really like to get one. Would you be game for 30 and a quarter? Well, let me think about it. Yeah. I said, well, okay, you just do your thing. I just want to just have it all black. And the strap locks, I'll send you those. I'll send you the gauges and the tuning. And I don't know, 5 months later or something like that, they were real professional, business-like, so they had it right to me. So with it being a hollow body, I've not really been able to dial this thing in with any type of like grit. It gets real bassy. Now that could be the pickups, because the pickups are mounted on the top and they have like these little pads underneath there. I'm going to play it for you in some clean tone and it sounds killer. The other thing that I really like about it is the neck. And it feels good. It's a stable guitar, and all black is cool with me. These pickups, I'm not so sure, but I know I'm not messing with this thing, because when we're recording, if I need to do some melodic stuff in drop G, which I believe the string set I have on here is a 70, a 46 or 47, a 33 or 34, 23, 22 or 24, and then like a 17, 18, or 13.5 to 14. Something like that for the string gauges. They did a wonderful job on this. Except my strap locks are flush mounted, so they stuck them out. So I've been a little whatever about that, but let's check it out. So, you heard a little bit of playing there. Really cool guitar. I wanted to put a video of this up on, if anybody's looking to get a semi-hollow baritone. Those guys were wonderful to work with. Obviously, this, for me, I feel it has a specific use for songwriting and in the studio, with it being a hollow body. In The Goldfoils, completely different. I knew nothing about them. They're definitely different. I don't know if I would put them on a guitar again. You know, there's really no volume roll off with these, with how it's set up. But, you know, sometimes when you get a guitar or an amp, you know, really dig into it and learn to appreciate it for what it is and what it isn't. With the previous video, it was an ESP. You can get, you know, rock out on one of those things. This is a different ball game, you know, and a lot of times people think of 30 scale, they think of bass 6, they think of, you know, standard E and octave below, and they've got, you know, 9500 gauge strings on down. We're going in drop G. I know 30 and a quarter scale is a magic for what we're doing. Not 30, but 30 and a quarter. And so I did know what I wanted when I ordered this. I was just kind of like, hey, you know, do your thing. I just needed to be 30 and a quarter, and that's exactly what I got, is what I asked for. But I mean, he did such a good job on this neck. I almost was like, oh my God, let me send you a telly body and build me one of your necks and put it on one of those things. So who knows? Money talks. So if you have a build and you want to get a cool neck, who knows? Some of these builders might entertain that. I don't know. Whatever they're doing to keep the lights on these days. But yeah, take another look at this thing here. And for the next video, we've got one of our 30 scale baritones that you guys have seen on the channel a few years back. It's a red layer 30 scale 6 string. And I got some cool stuff that was done to that. So tune into the next video and we'll go back a couple years and play some of our, you know, baritone stuff. Excuse me, kind of the stuff we're into. This video, you know, I did a little bit of playing with it. We're not going to really get into any distorted type stuff, which I like to do. I like to have the clean stuff. I like to have a little bit of the grit. So stay tuned for the next one with some upgrades to the red layer baritone. You don't want to miss it. Take care.